Hello, Leo. Welcome to your November 2025 reading. I actually got a message that you guys may feel that someone has been getting away with something for too long, or someone has been milking the system for too long. Someone's been taking advantage of a gap in the system or a disconnect somewhere for too long. Maybe they've been taking advantage of you for too long. I don't know exactly what this is, but you know how people say that sometimes in school or with education, children can kind of like fall through the cracks, and the infrastructure of public school may lend itself to being complicit when it comes to children falling through the cracks. Like the way the educational system, the public education system is set up, it's very easy for children to kind of be looked over or overlooked, fall through the cracks, not be seen, not be paid attention to. And it's not necessarily the fault of the teachers or necessarily the administrators. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But it's kind of like there's not really a clear culprit, or there's not really a clear person to kind of blame or make responsible for that. It's just kind of what happens, right? And sometimes the parents are blamed. Sometimes the teachers or the school administrators are blamed. Sometimes the government is blamed. Sometimes the kids themselves are blamed. But it's like, are any of those parties really to blame altogether or by themselves? Or is it like a collective issue? I don't know. That's a question maybe you guys can answer for me in the comments. But that's the vibe that I'm getting from the energy of your reading, Leo. It's like because of some type of discrepancy or a crack in the foundation, something has been allowed to happen for too long. And now I feel like some type of attention is being placed on it. Maybe because now it's happening to you. And maybe you're speaking up about it, or maybe it's being amplified because of your energy, amplifying it. I don't know what that is, but something has really been going on for too long. Okay, and I feel like either you guys or someone else feels like enough is enough and they're tired. And I get it if that's how you feel. So let's see what's going on. Okay. It is Sunday, November 2nd at 8:03 p.m. Whenever you find this reading, it may have a message for you, even if it's after November 2025. Please, you guys, use your intuition. Don't bring anything into your life that does not belong, even if you respect and agree with what I say. I want you to weigh it against your intuition and what your spirit guides tell you. You guys be sure to like and subscribe, okay? To continue to catch the vibe. It really helps out. Thank you guys for your support. Also, if you want to check out my services, which I offer more than readings, be sure to click the link in my description box. All right. Let's see. For Leo, I hope these messages help you guys. For Leo spirit, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God. For November, what is the message for Leo? What do you want Leo to know or need Leo to know? Luxury, sipping cocktails, enjoying yourself, feeling mellow. Luxury, or living a luxurious lifestyle, a comfortable lifestyle. Somebody doesn't want you to be comfortable. Because I almost bit my mouth. And I do have a cough drop in my mouth, but I was doing all that talking, during the channel part of this message, and I didn't bite my mouth. But as soon as I said living a comfortable life, I almost bit my mouth. I almost bit a chunk out my cheek. I feel like somebody doesn't want you to live a life of luxury, or somebody doesn't want you to be comfortable, or they're uncomfortable with the fact that you are living a life of luxury or that you have everything you need. Proposal. And then risk. Okay, so Leo, somebody's propositioning you. Somebody is proposing something to you, presenting something to you. And it could create a lot of success, but it could also be very risky. Make sure you're not gambling the farm. You don't want to gamble your whole nest egg. You don't want to put your life savings on Bitcoin, because you see how quickly and easily that could fall away and disappear, right? All right. If y'all didn't hear about it, it really is happening. Okay. But I feel like you're being presented with or propositioned or proposed an investment that someone wants you to make because you have the capital, you have the wealth, you have the overhead to be able to afford to make this investment. But with the risk card, it's like, is it going to benefit you or is it going to more so benefit them? Because if they're not putting anything on the line, if they don't have anything to lose, they're possibly a very dangerous person to trust, to team up with, to believe. Okay? Someone could want to solidify a relationship if this is romantic. Someone may be proposing like settling down together, having a kid, moving in together, making it official, getting married. And the way they're presenting it, it's like, yeah, it looks good, but on the back end, there may be some type of unknown or hidden risk associated with this person in the future. Like, maybe they don't have a solid career. Maybe they like Trey Songz. Just gotta make it. Just gotta make it. Woo-hoo. You know, in that song, he was just trying to make it. And he left the house and it was a girl believing in him and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, we know the Jasmine Sullivan song. If I had a dime forever, what a rap dream. And then all the girls who be riding working 2 jobs. Okay. Go do the research on the songs and see how they connect. Okay. Because somebody could be making you a bunch of promises with this business proposal or with this marriage proposal or with this collaborative proposal that they're making for you guys to team up, but you could be the one who's taking all the risk. What else does Leo need to know? Listen. Oh, I know you motherfucking lying. If y'all not looking at the screen, look at the screen. Look at the card that just came out. What is this? Okay. So first, I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist. I can't diagnose anyone. See the disclaimer below. Please contact the appropriate professionals. However, the card says psychopath, abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. See what I'm saying? And you know this, man. What is going on? What is going on? And Friday, what was his name? Chris Tucker? He was always getting Ice Cube into a bunch of problems and shenanigans. Acting like it was going to be some big thing. But it wasn't. Okay. Tension, stressed out, migraines, worried. Okay. Somebody's stressed. And then look at this. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. I just heard also, because I heard this before I turned on the camera. That's kind of what gave me the channel message. But you remember when Cat Williams, the famous saying or the famous quote from Cat Williams, when Diddy asks you to party, you got to tell him no. You got to just tell him no. You got to set a boundary sometimes. And do you see the similarity between the risk card and the psychopath card and the established card that says settled, secure, and wealthy, and the luxury energy? All right, y'all. Don't say I didn't warn your ass. Because I'm the type of person where, I love to be optimistic. And I'm actually a very optimistic person when it comes to my actions and my behavior and how I show up for myself and how I try to show up for others. But I'm not going to be delusional, okay? I've lived my whole life being a delusional ass bitch. And I'm being straight up with you right now. I've lived my whole life looking at the bright side, seeing the good in people, being nice. And I don't know if you've ever read that book, but it's a book. I've lived my whole life trying to do the right thing. And I don't think there's anything wrong with those behaviors. But you have to make sure that you are exhibiting those behaviors in the company of people who deserve it, who will reciprocate it, who appreciate it, and are grateful for it. You can't cast pearl before swine. And that's come up. It came up all October. So it kind of gives a vibe that you guys are established. You're doing well. You got some type of wealth, money. Somebody sees that and they're trying to set you up. And I don't like that because my auntie is a Leo and she be looking out for me and having my back. And we got a spiritual connection because every time she called me, it's because I either just crossed her mind or like it's crazy because she will call. I will think about her and she'll literally pop up on my phone. Or I'll think about her and call her and she'll be like, I was just thinking about you. Listen, I almost bit my mouth again. Somebody does not want you to have those people in your life. Somebody does not want you to listen to the people who actually mean you good. This person is going to come around causing some type of stress and tension because they're experiencing stress and tension. The way that you may identify this person is like when you see them, they always looking stressed. You ask them what's wrong and they like, man, I just got a little headache. That ain't a headache. That's 5-6 people up in there fighting. That's why their head hurt. Because they got a whole army of different personalities trying to fight for dominance inside their brain. Listen, Leo, your readings be pure gold. Go look at the playlist. Anyway, let me chew this cough drop so I don't choke, because that's going to be the next thing they try to do. What else, Spirit? For Leo, November, what do they need to know? Ooh. It's dark outside. It's nighttime. It's after 8 o'clock, bitch. I'm stressed. Good Lord. I'm not stressed. This energy is trying to stress me out, and I refuse. Maybe they're trying to stress you out, and you refuse. You like, look, enough is enough. Get your old philandering ass out my face. Some of y'all may be shutting somebody's proposal or proposition down. I feel like a lot of you guys are intuitive. You can see right through it. Message of concern. 14, that's a 5. You can sense some conflict. You may be getting a message or seeing news or seeing a post. This could be news on social media. This could be something happening that affects not just you, but the collective. This could be a text message that you're receiving, a phone call that you're getting. There's something that you're seeing or witnessing that gives you pause, makes you clutch your pearls. She said, it gives you concern. A message. This could even be a spiritual download that you're getting that's like, ooh, that might not be good. If you're having headaches or stressed out about making a decision or signing a contract or something like that, you may want to pause and not rush into a decision or take some time to evaluate what your intuition is telling you, because this could be a physical representation of the warning that Spirit is giving you about a thief. Coffin, look at this. Card number 19. 24 is a 6, 14 is a 5, and 19 is a 10. So it feels like you're finding out that maybe you've been dealing with or associated with or in proximity to some crazy person. Okay. There could be a death involved, but whatever this ending is that's taking place, whatever's coming to a close, or maybe whoever's passing away, is the ending to a cycle that's been going on for a long time. And I feel like it's giving some type of hope about the future. Okay. It's a weird reading. The readings for November have been strange. They really have. And even during the day, I think I said this in Capricorn's reading. You may want to go watch it since I'm referencing it. I believe the Thief card came up in Capricorn's reading and in Taurus's reading, but Taurus had the Thief card in this deck. Capricorn had the Thief card in this deck, but it was here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And even the Earth sign readings, I did Taurus's reading at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon today, and it was in broad daylight, still crazy. So I don't think that it matters that it's nighttime. I just think the energy in November is off the chain. People are off the chain. People like, and I'm not saying off the chain like they're acting wild. I'm talking about they are like off their leash. They are off the chain. Literally, they've been chained up, or they've been cooped up, or they've been holding shit in, and they are literally unleashing it or being unleashed. And it's crazy. Folks is crashing out. What else does Leo need to know, Spirit? Somebody's trying to distract you as well from how insane they are, how crazy they are, how throw it off they are, how abusive they are, how unpredictable and possibly clinical they might be. You may find out that you have been working with, living with, sleeping with, married to, or associated in some way with someone who has committed some type of criminal act involving relieving somebody of their physical body. Okay? Be intentional. Aries just got that. And then also Taurus got a strong message about watching the company that they keep. For real. We have distraction. That's crazy. Diverting from goals, interfering, deterring, hindrance. Wait. So somebody is trying to create a distraction to knock you off your square. You may need to be very cautious. Wait before you jump in. I'm telling you, I'm trying to save lives out here. I'm out here trying to do God's work. And save people from themselves and save people from these crazy folks that's walking around with all of us blending in, but underneath the surface, they throw the fuck off. Okay? You may be trying to warn someone else about this. Ooh, Lord. What is the message? What do you want Leo to know, Spirit? 3 of Swords, Libra energy. Possibly could be another air sign, but strong Libra. Maybe Aquarius or Gemini. I feel like Gemini is coming up because somebody could have multiple personalities. Somebody could be bipolar, psychopathic. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist. Disclaimer below. Please make the right decisions with the appropriate professionals. But, yeah. This is a lie. This is a liar. This is deception. This is pain that was caused. Could even be like a shocking, like, with the message of concern and the 3 of Swords. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, 7 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. But they don't look like that. The looks can be deceiving, Leo. Or if you're dealing with a Leo, cross-watch at your own risk. I'm tired of saying it. Watch the other readings to hear why. But there's somebody who could be, I feel like, trying to create illusions. That they're like this good catch. King of Pentacles. They're well-rounded. They're everything that you want. You can have your cake and eat it too with them. They're lying. Whether this is romantic or professional, it feels like a business proposition or a romantic proposition. They're casting illusions. They're putting all this stuff in front of you as if you could have all of this stuff, but it's either not real or it's not. Geez. See, now I'm getting confused. Either what they're presenting to you is an illusion, as in like a tangible item, like maybe fake jewelry. Their cars are rented. Their house is rented. Like the wealth that they portray to make you believe that they're successful business people is fake. And the tangible items are an illusion. Or like the promises that they're making are an illusion. Okay? Bitch. Can't confuse me. What's the 3 of Swords? 7. Bitch. What is going on? I can't take this shit. What is going on? This is 10 swords. Lies, deceit, betrayal, pain. Like purposefully inflicting pain, purposefully, like intentionally setting out to hurt someone, omitting information knowing it's going to hurt someone or put someone at a detriment, stabbing somebody in the back. This is like your best friend sleeping with your wife or your husband for years. And before you got married, they knew that this was what they was doing or this was what they were going to do. Ooh, strength. And the Hangman, Leo and Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Possibly Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Like, this is the thing. I feel like a lot of you Leos are brave and courageous and very strong. You're extremely independent as well. I feel like you are kind of, it's like you're a lion, and usually lions travel in packs, but I feel like you kind of travel alone, or you have this independence that maybe people want to distract you from or make you forget. You have confidence and bravery that people may not want you to remember that you have, because it benefits them if you think that you don't have those things, or it benefits them to think that you need them or that you need a group of people around you. You don't. You can do something on your own. And I feel like someone's strategy is to confuse you about the qualities that you possess and that the qualities that you've always possessed inside of you, to keep you stuck in this illusion that they've created, or to keep you thinking that the illusion is real, when in reality it's all a lie. I don't know what this is. Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, and you already got plans. You're just waiting on the moment to execute them. You may be even tricking the trickster as if you don't know what's going on, but you really know what's going on. King of Pentacles wanted to come out. Temperance wanted to come out. Child. The Magician at the bottom. What is going on? I feel like you are looking at someone's betrayal or someone's lies, their deceit, their selfish behavior. You're looking at it from a different perspective, and I feel like you're choosing to look at it as something that actually helped you, which I think is very healthy and transformative for you personally. What's the Three of Swords? Seven of Cups, Jesus. I just really feel like Spirit is warning you. Maybe you've already been getting these warnings. Somebody could be asking you a lot of questions to confuse you, to make you like not be sure of your own thoughts, not be sure of your own mind, to make you lose your mind, to make you think you're crazy when you're not. It's just so much. And it's all lies. And I feel like it's because you're not talking to them, or because you're at peace, or like I said earlier, someone could be upset or angry even about the luxury that you've created for yourself or what you've built for yourself in your life. And they want you to gamble it away or risk it all. And I just don't think that's a good idea. Someone could be asking you a lot of questions, and there's a reason for them wanting to poke and prod and pry into your business. It could be someone trying to flip the story or flip the situation to like put something on you or make you forget why you started talking to them, right? Like if someone knows that they're guilty They could try to flip it on you and start asking you a bunch of questions and make you feel like you're the one who's the problem, when the whole point of you communicating with them was to get to the bottom of the lies that you can kind of feel them telling. Seven of Wands at the bottom. This is not good. This is not good. I feel like someone wants you to make an investment that would threaten your position, possibly in a company or when it comes to your financial status. They're trying to catch you off guard. They're trying to set a trap, it feels like, for you, that they want you to fall into. They want you to like feel rushed into making a decision, or feel like stressed about making a decision in some way, right? Apply pressure so that you're confused. You don't know what to do. They're trying to distract you. They're bringing everything from all sides. Everybody's coming to you. It's a bunch of weird profiles. It's a bunch of weird shit. And they're coming at you from every angle, every direction, because they want you to react. They want you to panic and do something that would put you in a precarious position that you will possibly regret. They could be trying to trigger you to make you do something that you would be ashamed of, or make you afraid to exhibit the bravery that you have. Don't forget how brave and courageous you are. Okay? Because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make you so afraid that you forget the power that you hold. That's the strategy, to get you caught up in some lie. What's hidden from Leo? It's fucking weird. Six of Swords. Spirit is guiding you out of this situation. You may already be out of it, and somebody thinks that they can trick you into thinking that you're still involved when you're not. I feel like you're being taken away from this, or removed from the situation. You don't know anything because it's like you're not saying anything because you don't know anything, or you don't have all the information. Somebody could be trying to make you look like you're the person who's crazy, or you're the culprit, but you're not. Telling you, oh, you're crazy. Like Miss Kaor. Oh, you're not strong enough, Leo. You're not strong enough, Leo. That's a horrible accent. I apologize. I don't like that energy. It's fucked up, okay? I don't care who mad about it. I said that shit. I said this to somebody else, and I don't know if it was the collective reading or what, but people who want other people to need them, people who want other people to be codependent on them, people who want other people to feel weak and helpless and, manipulate people into thinking that they are the solution to all of their problems, are fucking problems themselves. I don't care what field of work that you're in. If somebody is trying to tell you that they're the end all be all and that you need them and that they're going to be the one to open the gate because they're keeping it, you need to run, because those are not your fucking people. Those are people who want to manipulate you into giving away your power as if you don't have any power through their manipulative, convincing tactics. I don't know who I'm talking to. Hierophant and the Strength card. Taurus, Libra, Leo. Strong Libra, though, because the Six of Swords. Someone has been consistently making moves secretly, going places secretly, traveling secretly behind the scenes and not telling you about it. I feel like they've been consistently trying to stop you from moving on or getting away from them because they want you to feel like you're not strong enough or you can't do it on your own or something crazy like that. Okay, what's the Six of Swords for what's hidden? The Strength card. Maybe they're trying to hide you from you. Nine of Cups Ace of Pentacles. Somebody knows that you're going to get a big opportunity when you finally have the courage to move on. Somebody knows that you're going to be happy either on your own or with someone else when you finally decide to move on. This is crazy. Something is finally coming to an end, though. I feel like Spirit wants you to be very intentional and very mindful of what feelings and emotions and thoughts and sentiments are yours and what are other people's. Because somebody is wishing for an opportunity or wanting an opportunity that I feel like requires for someone to make a commitment to move on from a situation that is very difficult for them to move on from. It's like there could be someone here praying for you to be free. They could be wishing or praying or hoping that you find the courage to break free and that you're removed or taken out of a situation and you finally have an opportunity to move on from like a bad marriage or a bad contract. Like they want you to be free from that shit. And it's like part of it is them wanting you to see your own power and how much you can do something. It's like somebody believes in you and you don't know that. You don't know how much somebody really, I feel, wants the best for you. Because I feel like they know you deserve the best. Somebody secretly wants you to find the courage to move on. And they've been putting energy into that. I don't know what they've been doing, but it looks positive. It doesn't look negative. It looks like they've been putting energy into it or trying to help you by giving you some of their strength. That's kind of crazy. I also feel like there's somebody who secretly wants what you have or wants an opportunity that's supposed to be for you, but they want to make you think that it's for them or make you think that they need, oh my God, fuck this person. They want you to think that you need them to go along the ride. And you don't. You can leave them exactly where the fuck they at. What's the advice for Leo? Because I'm over it. King of Swords. You need to bring order to the chaos. You need to go back and look at the details. Some of you may need to hire a lawyer. Okay? Because it's crazy. The Fool. Aquarius. This also was at the bottom of the deck for Aries. So you could be dealing with an Aries, an Aquarius, possibly a Scorpio, Libra, Gemini. I almost said Taurus. Page of Pentacles. Maybe that's why. But I feel like Spirit wants you to know, at least from your advice, is that some of you are not liable for something. Some of you are not obligated to someone. You're free. And maybe you need to communicate that. Maybe you need to speak more highly of yourself. I feel like there's a risk that you need to take, but it's not the risk you think. There's a leap of faith that you need to take, but it's not the leap of faith that you think. If you're going to be taking any leaps of faith or any risks, they need to be calculated and calibrated to benefit you in a situation more than it benefits someone else. Or not really, because that's still imbalanced, right? It needs to benefit you and someone else equally. So if you investing your energy, time, effort, money, resources, spiritual energy into a person is benefiting them more than it's benefiting you, that means they're a liability. They need to get the fuck on. If a business proposition would put you in a place of higher risk, even if it will put you in a place of higher yield, had it been successful or if it was successful, but there's no guarantee and it also puts you in a place of higher risk, you may want to reconsider, because I feel like things need to be more balanced. What's the King of Swords? Eight of Swords. Somebody's telling you something to stress you out. That's what I feel. Okay. You need to rely on facts, truth, law, policy, contracts. There's a contract here that someone is trying to keep you stuck in, and you're afraid to do anything about it. Or that's what's going on with someone else, and maybe you want them to be free. I don't know. Eight of Cups. Walking away and staying away. See, that's the thing, though. You got to stay away if you're going to walk away. Somebody walked away, and another person is nervous about that being permanent. Okay. Y'all be sure to like the video. Hold on. Oh, yeah. You could be getting some good news from a Gemini or an Aries, maybe a Scorpio or an Aquarius, that they're finally free. There's a situation here that you know you're not going to get what you want. There's a situation here where it's been clearly proven that you are not going to get what you want or what you deserve. But you may be afraid to walk away, or that's how someone else feels. This could be a marriage. Somebody may be afraid of getting a divorce. Financial reasons for, I don't know. But there's a person who's making a commitment to face their fear and be consistent with some type of like new beginning. To stick with it, to not give up on themselves. And I feel like that's what's bringing them freedom. And there's another person here who's afraid to do that for themselves. But whoever's been able to successfully accomplish this, or who's facing their fears, wants the other person to face their fears as well. But that other person is, I don't know. It's something that's keeping them stuck, and it's weird. Okay? It's like dominating somebody. It's weird. What else does Leo need to know? Oh my God, I knew it. Harm. Okay, you saw it real quick. This could be a dangerous situation, or someone is trying to... This could be a dangerous situation, or someone is trying to set you up to harm you. This can also be self-inflicted as well. Check on your strong friends. Celebrity. This situation could involve a celebrity. Jesus. Sexual nature. Things could be happening that are sexual in nature. This could be someone's sexual nature. So someone could be using sex to blackmail somebody. I don't know. Let me get one more card. Time. Time is of the essence. There's an important time period or particular date that's coming up. I just did that so I can hide the, you know. Death again? What? I am feeling awkward and uncomfortable. What the fuck? And I said that in the Capricorn reading. Some of y'all Leos need to go watch that Capricorn reading. I'm so serious. Somebody could literally be dying. Or someone's time is coming. And it's not like they might die. It just means that it's time for a cycle to be over. And the ending is inevitable. It's unavoidable. Says the situation is coming to an end. This could actually be a funeral. You're going through a transformation. Death to the old you. It is time. It is time. Rafiki. Music. This could be about a musician, child. I don't know. This could be about the music industry. Maybe you're in the music industry. Maybe you know someone in the music industry. Maybe you're being propositioned or presented with a deal or Somebody wants to give you a deal or a contract to be under their label. I wouldn't do it, child. I'm sorry. I just wouldn't. And I know I shouldn't tell y'all what to do. You got to do what's right for you. But it's like the risk in a situation may outweigh the possible reward. And that's something that needs to be seriously considered. And it can't be something that's rushed. And if someone is rushing you to make a decision, that is the point. They're rushing you to make you feel like, oh, you're going to miss out on this. Don't miss out. Time is running out. You don't want to miss out on this, Leo. Tell them motherfuckers to get out your face. Because that is a clear sign of manipulation and a clear sign of somebody who wants to set you up for the okie doke. And if ain't none of your friends around you told you that, or none of your family around you told you that because they feel like they'll benefit from your sacrifice, I'm going to be the bitch that lets you know. Period. Music. You may be hearing a lot of music at this time that reminds you of something in particular. Pay attention to the songs that you're hearing because they're probably giving you messages. Okay? You may also be a musician, or you could be dealing with a musician. Okay. Celebrity, musician, I don't know. Okay. But what was that other card that came out with celebrity? I can't even remember. It's so much. It's so much. It's crazy. Yeah, you also have that musician card. But oh yeah, it was sexual nature. Wow. Somebody could be trying to harm you in that way. Take advantage of you. It may not be that specifically, but it could just be a metaphor for someone wanting to take advantage of you. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Yeah, the expectations. Be mindful of your expectations because somebody is casting something on you to make you think things that aren't true. I don't know. Queen of Wands. You guys are really beautiful, handsome, talented, creative, confident. And you need to remember that. And you may have to go your own way. Excuse me. Or wait for a better opportunity to come around. Look at this. King of Wands, a pair. There could be a Queen of Wands waiting for their King of Wands. There could be a King of Wands waiting for their Queen of Wands. This is 5 Wands. 3, 4, 5. Somebody could be expecting a relationship with someone or waiting for a relationship or a connection. I don't know. But whatever this pair is doing or whatever this couple is doing or however these two people are connected, there's a conflict here. There's something. This could be a couple competing with each other. And they're both in prominent positions. I don't know what. Listen, I'm done. Okay. And you might be done too. What is the advice for Leo? Miracles. Miracles are everywhere. Keep the faith. Okay. Resilience. It says resilience is your source of strength in challenges. Two people are meant to be together or two people are a match. But I feel like there's distance between them or maybe they're being kept apart. Meditation. And it says meditation connects you to your inner self. So Leo, I just feel like Spirit is trying to help you to be strong. They don't want you to be weak. They don't want someone to break you down and disintegrate or diminish who you really are. They want you to believe in miracles, have hope, to be positive, and to connect with your inner light so that you can keep this momentum going and you won't succumb to some type of weird, I don't know what this is. It's a weird distraction. And it could be a setup. So I said what I said. I hope that helped y'all for real. I don't want anything bad to happen to anyone who stumbles upon my readings. So I really hope that you guys are able to figure out what's truth and what's lies. All right. But please be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Your girl is tired. And I just want to finally have peace. Okay. I mean, I'm at peace, but I work really hard. So if you could just engage with the content, it is really helpful. I appreciate you guys who do this automatically because it's who you are. Thank you so much. Leave me a comment. Let me know if it resonated. If you want to take it an extra step, please consider donating through PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. Everything is linked below. If you want to participate in any of my services, there's a lot. Okay, you can sign up for my newsletter by going to my website and entering your email address at the bottom of any of the pages. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, Leo. Thanks for being here. Bye.